This is Justin Pulitzer. This is my weekend review video supplemental for Sunday, December 10th, 2017. It's being shot on the 9th, Saturday. A couple of things here to discuss. BABA, in particular, I had mentioned that I thought that the 11/11 singles day between there and the earnings would be an area that could be an interim top for a while in the stock, meaning the catalysts are sort of out of the way. It's had a bit of a double top here. We had a break below the swing low, that's the intermediate swing low, the 176.74. You can see I've drawn that in here. So anything above there I think could float up and test the backside of the old uptrend, the old up channel, somewhere between this 50 and 20 MA confluence, where I'd be looking to book some profits, or if so inclined, right or right out short. Now, how would I know if the short was correct? We'd be looking to come back below this 176.74 and this sort of breakdown bar in particular of 173.62. 100 MA is right around there, so keep it simple. I like booking some profits up into that 50 and 100 MA confluence. If you want to try right or right out short, that would be a okay spot. You'd be looking to stop out above the 185.41 and add to it on breaks back below like this 176.74 and back below the 100 MA. Where do I think that could potentially go to? Well, we have a uptrend line. That would be a first line of target. You have a gap fill into that area. Any negation of this 166.79 to, I guess, this start of the gap here, 163.51, gets a little iffy to me, because this could wind up building out like, this bigger rounded top pattern culminating into maybe the earnings in the first into the first quarter in 18. So we had an old up channel here. This was a gap up above the up channel, and it's never checked back into there. So this, if this does wind up playing out that way, could be an end target down here in like the 143s to 151s. That area to me would make a lot of sense. Probably a good idea to sell some out of the money puts into. So what would get me more bullish back into BABA? And I'm not saying that I'm super duper bearish here. I'm just saying that there is a potential here for a rounded top. A negation of the double top. I think if that were the case, there would be a move up, maybe even quite significantly, for some type of a larger move, because it would have negated this whole pattern. What I would basically be looking to do then was be taking the double top high wherever it winds up bottoming and then doubling the range for a move to the upside. Let's take a look at FXI for a moment. That's the Chinese ETF. We had gotten above the channel and now pulling back, held the 100 MA. That was the kind of the key MA here so far. We have a bit of a channel and a channel within a channel. I know it gets a little bit complicated here sometimes. So far, that 100 MA held. This is an ADR, so it trades in gaps. This was the consolidation range here. So I would say that this really you don't want to see this anymore back below 45.16. Anything back below like 45.16, 45.32 becomes problematic. You could say that these 2 days were a look below and fail, and now you're back up into range. But if it were to come back out again, I think you could see the channel low. And potentially, if the market does get into some type of a selling frenzy on some type of news, could even eventually test the old breakout, the 50%. This was a 50% fib of the retracement, but so don't mind that. But down here into this breakout and channel low zone, where I would be looking to sell some more aggressively some out of the money puts down at like 39s or maybe even 37 strikes. That would make a little bit more sense to me. So short term, below the 50 MA needs to really get back up to firm, in my view. Anything back below this big consolidation range to me would be a little bit more bearish. That would also be something to play into in BABA. If this continues up, you would think that the pattern in BABA may want to negate. If this starts coming back down, or there's early weakness in BABA, it might be signaling some more softness in the FXI. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this supplemental. If you want to see the full video, that would require purchase. You could either buy it a la carte for $5.99 or subscribe to my site with a monthly subscription. You would get access to all of my weekend review videos, midweek videos, and special edition videos for $49.99 a month. I am currently, until Sunday, so when you're seeing this, this would be basically the last day of this, running a promotion where you would get half off of the first month. That would be basically $25 off, and you would use the promotion code CYBEREXT, so CYBEREXT, all one word. Anyhow, have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you during the week. Cheers.